Somewhere in the New House complex.
Mostly in Shine.
It's usually actually different every day depending on where I am on campus.
It actually is her.
From that standpoint.
I usually pick it up at Manly because I live on South Campus, and I go to Manly to do work. Yeah, I usually read it when I'm walking to class. I never really sit down and read it.
Lunchtime.
Almost only when I'm eating, like during breakfast and lunch, but not usually any other time.
So we noticed you're reading on the go. Like, is that what usually happens?
Well, actually, I'm just reading it because I'm in News 205 right now. And for extra credit, if we find mistakes, then we get extra credit. So I figured that the DO is my best bet. It's either this or the New York Times. So I usually just look at the front really quick. I look at the back because it's usually sports.
I always read the front page first.
I read the headlines on the first page.
Take a look at the front page, and that's what I'll read first.
And then I follow those stories inside and work back and forth.
Yeah.
And then maybe like the first paragraph of the story.
Yeah.
And I usually read like the caption of the main story.
I just kind of scan through to see if there's anything that's like, of interest. That strikes me as interesting. Then
after that, I'll just flip through the pages and look for anything interesting.
And if I see something that catches my eye, I'll stop.
Usually skip all the inside stuff and go to feature.
And just if something catches my eye.
usually check out the comics because I love comics.
And I read the stuff in Pulp because I used to write for Pulp. If I'm really bored, I'll read it in.
Then usually read the sports section, then just leave it. So.
Yeah, do you ever read it in class though?
Like while the teacher's talking?
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably not. Sometimes I'll do the Sudoku while the teacher's talking, but usually just like while I'm waiting for a teacher to start.
Do you ever read it in class?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Under my desk.
Most of them are the news stories. I don't read much of the entertainment, the sports.
I don't know. I really like political things, like anything like political sports, because I find sports interesting, and like people's opinions, because I have opinions, they have opinions. I want to see how they kind of like match up, see if I agree with them or not.
I play field hockey here, so I always read the field hockey article first. Branch off to whatever else interests me. Today I was reading the article about the Istanbul program. I think them bringing in new abroad programs is really interesting, and the Shackathon, which I wish I could do. But.
I'm in a several student board, so if I see that we recently had an event in the program and one of my events in there, I obviously want to read through the whole thing.
Yeah.
A topic that interests me, for example, the chancellor is talking about getting the students involved with the
Generally good.
Yeah.
I look at it as one of the sources about what's happened on campus.
I mean, yeah, I like reading the DO.
Okay.
It's interesting.
I think it's really good. It's like it's like fairly professional and like more than I'd expect from like a newspaper run by students. I assume this is run by students.
No.
I mean, it's different. Like I read the Times for like my national/international news.
Yeah.
This is more just like campus stuff. I mean, they have bigger stories obviously, but it has like a campus connection. The New York Times obviously.
If I had a choice between two, I'd have to go with the New York Times, because I don't know, I've been reading the New York Times for a long time.
No. I mean, it's interesting because a lot of the articles pertain to what's going on campus, but I read the Wall Street Journal every morning.
But this is a good daily read. It's quick and...
Okay.
I feel like if I don't read the New York Times, if I don't read the Post Standard, I'm not knowing what else is going on outside of here.
Yeah.
15 to 20 minutes.
Well, I read it almost every day, so that would be 4 days a week. And then, I don't know, I like to read it while I'm eating lunch, so like a half an hour every day, I guess.
5 minutes if I'm just glancing at it, or 10 to 15 if I'm looking for mistakes.
Well, I can use it, or I recycle it.
Okay.
I recycle it, or I put it back on one of the little stands where they were before. Or if I find mistakes in it, then I just throw everything away with the mistakes.
Recycle it.
Recycle it? Yeah.